morning, doctors and ladies and gentlemen, and my friends. My name is Affan Aswin, and I want to tell you about the good news that 3 months ago, me and my sister made a journal and uploaded it in the AIMS European Academic Pediatrics 2021, and we passed the selection. Alhamdulillah. With the title, The Clinical Approach to Children with Monogenic Diabetes in Primary Healthcare. And today I want to present about my projects. The name is the COCO4. The COCO4 as an education media for children in facing COVID-19 pandemic. Okay. What is the COCO4? I bet all of you in this room is asking what is the COCO4? It's the food or the snack? I know in your mind is the Coco Crunch, but it's not the food, it's not the snack, but it's the game. So this is the acronym of the COCO4 is COVID-19 Connect 4. So the COVID-19 is still same meaning that we all know the COVID-19 that Corona disease 2019, and the Connect 4 is the game that we have to put the Sepulang object 4 in row to win the game. Okay, next. For this target is the 6 from the 6 to 18 years old children. And why I choose the COVID-19 pandemic topic? We can see the data status quo: 1.5 million confirmed case and 42,000 death. And the children with age from the 6 to 18 donate the 9.38% for the confirmed case and 0.69 of that. And why COVID-19 cause cases are increased? According to SALMA 2020, there is many factors. But one of main factor is the lack of awareness. This is the data I get from the data and IT Satuan Tugas Satgas COVID-19. Dan di sini we can see the monitor of the COVID-19. 9.5 million people will be monitored, and we can see the result is 11% of them from the 9.5 million, 11%-nya not wearing a mask, and 13% not physical distancing. So this is the evidence that people is lack of awareness of the COVID-19. And this is the 3 theory of the health behavior. The first is the Lawrence Green. The Lawrence Greens say that the health level in the country is determined by the 2 factors. The first is the behavior, and the second is outside of behavior. And for the behavior, the second theory is from the WHO. They said the causes of the person to behave a certain way is because they thought and feeling and they knowledge. And I relate it to the third theory from Wahid Iqbal and Nurul Jayatin 2009. They said when people have the new knowledge, the behavior will change too. So this is the new hope, and what we hope from this game, the COCO4, that the children will not obey the protokol kesehatan we set in Indonesia, will play the COCO4. And after they play the COCO4, they will get the new knowledge about the COVID-19. And when they have the new knowledge of the COVID-19, we hope their behavior like wearing masks and physical distancing will be better and obey the health protocol in the future. And in the final is the health, the COVID-19 confirmed case and death decrease. And this is the sustainable development goals that related to my project. The first is the point 3, the good health and well-being, and the 4 is the quality of education. And the goal 3 is ensure healthy lives and promote well-being for all at all age. And goal 4 is ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. And this is the mechanism of the game that I made. So I already made this game in just 1 day, and you can see this is my product I made. And this is just paper, and this is this paper, and we use the bottle caps for playing this game. So if we collect the bottle caps in this room, we can get the 13 bottle caps, and that's environment movement. So what the mechanism and the rule of this game, I will explain it. The first is the COCO4 is played with by the 2 people. Okay, the 2 people, so it's okay to play it in the room. And the each person has 21 bottle caps of the same color, but different from their opponent. So if I play it with my friend, I have to 21 these bottle caps aqua, and my friends will have to 21 the bottle of Nestle. Okay, and the next is the third rule is the requirement to win this game is to make the bottle caps connect 4 in row, like this, 4 in row in the same color, and each player put one bottle cap in one turn. And the fifth is the circle that has been filled by the bottle cannot be filled again. And the next rule is to fill the second floor of circle, one bottle cap is needed underneath. So you can just put in the second floor, but in the first floor you not put it. And the next is when you put the bottle cap in the circle that have the symbol, you have to take the one card like this. You have to one card. And in this card contains the question and the answer. The question is, the example is how coronavirus is get into our body, and the answer is from the eyes, from the nose, from the mouth. And that's all the question and the answer. So, if you win this game, your opponent will require to read the question. So, you give it to your enemy, your opponent, and your opponent will read it, the question, and you must answer the question that you already have read. And that's the condition of winning. So, you cannot just not answer the question, and you must memorize all of these cards to win this game. If you fail to answer all this questions, then the game is considered a draw. And this is the SMART, the acronym: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, time bound. And the specific is I targeted to children aged from the 6 to the 18 years. Why I choose this? Because the 6 age to the 12 children can follow the rules of the game, and the 12 to the 18 the adolescent can have the critical thinking about this game. And measurable is measuring the effectiveness of the cocoa media in increasing the children's knowledge with the pre-test and the post-test. And after we collect data, we will use the method of Walshini's methods to compare the pre-test and the post-test. And the third is the attainable. Attainable is I will make more information card about the COVID-19 and will put the level in the higher level. And the fourth is the realistic. This is the affordable price. You don't need the high price for this paper, and you just can the bottle caps in the rows. And the 5 is time bound. Time bound is the timeline, the COCO4. So I will start from the making the process and collecting data and analyzing data for the 1 month. This is the timeline in 1 month. So I will decide the population and research permission, and I do the pre-test and give the intervention with this game. And I will do the post-test and analyze the result, and the result of research I will discuss and have the conclusion about my hypothesis. And this is the benefit and advantage of this game. This game will be train the children about the problem solving and give the children education about the COVID-19 in fun ways. And the price is affordable, of course. It's just paper and the bottle caps. And the fourth is product are easy and light to carry in everywhere. And can take the advantage of the plastic bottle cap waste that was initially was. So you can collaboration with the Dude Affan maybe and the activists of the environment to promote this game. And the sixth is has the potential to extend the target to wider age. So the first is the 6 to 18, but this game have the potential to have the wider age. And this game, of course, the final game, this game have the potential to bet digitally, online. So this game, the first is the offline game, but this game have the potential to make it in online games. And this is my reference of my scientific paper. And thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Affan. Your presentation is very interesting. Also, maybe adjustment of you. So, please, Dr. Eka, your question to presenter. Please sit down.
Thank you, Affan, for your excellent presentation. I like your voice. You have a tone.
Thank you.
choice. And then the idea, it's remarkable. I can see that it is very simple, applicable, and very easy to know, and you can address your purpose with a very clear explanation. Congratulations. I would like to ask, can you explain more how you can educate people through games?
Okay.
What's the theory behind, and what do you think it will be benefit compared to usual educating program, for example, like socialization and then talk?
Okay, thank you. So for the children from this game, I have the main cards. This is the 5 cards of the question and answer, and this is the method. It's learned by the error. So the children, I will give that the right answer the first, but they have to memorize it. In the final, if they win the game, they must answer all the questions that they already received. So it just like memorize and like put the children to have to memorize this question and the answer, and this will be like the question, like I will give you an example. The example is how many steps we do the washing hands, and the answer is the 6 steps, and I instruct it to the children for practice it, the 6th step of the washing hand. So they not just answer the question, but also do it in this game. That's how we teach the children about the COVID-19. And we hope when we give them the new knowledge about the COVID-19, the behavior is changed, and they will obey the health protocol and do wear mask and do physical distancing and obey the rules. That's my answer. Thank you.
Thank you. So you use reward system to motivate them to memorize the knowledge. That's a good thing. And the second question is, you pick the year 6 to 18 years old, and I can see that your theory is from Erik Erikson, but have you ever read about Jen Piaget?
To be honest, I'm not read the John Guinness, but I read the Erikson, how to teach the children from the 0 age to the 18 to the adult. I read it.
So yeah, I suggest you to use Jen Piaget because its theory is more relevant to your game operation now. Because 7 is a good age actually, because 7 to 11 years old is a complete operational. In cognitive, they are able to learn. But 6 years old, not yet. Because Erikson has more social theory, and Jen Piaget has more cognitive theory. So it is better you change the theory with this regarding the age.
Thank you so much for the suggestion. I will read it and I will apply it in my scientific paper in the future. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. I think it's enough from me.
Yes. So the question and answer is virus corona dapat menempel di benda-benda sekitar yang kita pegang, dapat masuk melalui bagian tubuh kita melalui apa saja. And the answer is mata, hidung, dan mulut. So the children will jadi anak-anak itu jadi lebih hati-hati terhadap mata mereka, hidung mereka, dan mulut mereka. Mungkin dari mereka kayak masih merasa bahwa memakai masker itu cukup, tetapi ternyata bagian mata juga bisa masuk virus corona. Jadi, oh berarti aku harus menggunakan face shield untuk melindungi mata aku atau menggunakan kacamata. Nah, jadi itu bisa mendidik mereka untuk lebih mematuhi protokol kesehatan.
Itu bukan pertanyaan ya?
Jadi,
informasi, edukasi.
Yes, jadi untuk pertama, pas udah dia menaruh kayak botol di sini, di simbolnya, dia akan mendapatkan pertanyaan sekaligus jawabannya. Tetapi pada saat dia sudah memenangkan permainan, dia harus mengulang semua jawaban yang dia pernah dapatkan. Jadi nanti lawannya bakal baca semua pertanyaan yang ada di kartu ini, dan dia nggak boleh melihat jawabannya. Nah, jadi itu jadi syarat untuk kemenangannya. Tapi kalau misalnya dia gagal untuk menjawab pertanyaan yang ada di ini, maka dia bakal dijadikan seri. Gitu.
Bagaimana cara kita memaksakan dia menjawab aturannya, ada ditulis
Yes.
itu aturannya.
Oke.
Nah,
Ya.
kalau misalnya idenya pertanyaan ya, ada pertanyaan, dia kalau dia mau jalan lagi dia harus bisa menjawab pertanyaannya. Kalau salah dia nggak bisa jalan. Apa ada begitu? Nggak ada.
Tidak bisa begitu, soalnya game ini kayak ada dia kayak matematika solusinya gitu, kayak peluang, dan di sini kayak dia mempunyai 4 triliun peluang untuk melatih otak kita untuk bagaimana caranya kita menjamurkan 4 bulatan ini. Jadi saya tidak bisa intervensi untuk di bagian proses gamenya, tetapi untuk di bagian finalnya sebagai syarat dia untuk menang itu saya bisa intervensi gitu, untuk dia harus menjawab semua pertanyaan yang telah dia tahu jawabannya sebelumnya gitu.
Berapa pemain yang maksimal?
Untuk pemainnya 2 orang aja, karena saya mempertimbangkan kondisi pandemi COVID-19, dan juga untuk game ini sendiri nanti bakal distribusinya ke keluarga, jadi ke rumah-rumah orang tertentu. Jadi mereka tidak mainkannya di tempat nongkrong, tidak mainkan di kafe atau dimanapun, tapi mainnya bersama keluarga di dalam rumah.
Main di sekolah kan bisa ya?
Main di sekolah kalau misalnya kondisinya sudah memungkinkan untuk
Tapi
masuk
kalau
sekolah.
tadi kamu buatnya digital kan bisa ya? Di mana
Ya,
saja bisa.
ya, jadi
Tapi
ini potensialnya game ini bisa dijadikan digital.
dari
Itu yang
aplikasi itu,
poin penting.
dari aplikasi itu bisa nanti ada lawannya ya dari
Ya.
komputernya ya.
Multiplayer online.
Multiplayer. Main game online ya.
Iya,
Yang
betul.
sehat gitu ya. Oke, bagus.
Terima kasih Dr. Eka dan Dr. Ika. Saya persilakan nanti pasti ada pertanyaan dari Dewan Juri yang lain. Dr. Ahmad, Dr. Amir. Silakan Dok.
Baik, terima kasih. Saya setuju dengan Dr. Ika tadi ya, kalau ini manual pasti akan tolak karena memang menabrak protokol kesehatan. Kita kan menghindari supaya anak-anak itu jangan keluar kumpul-kumpul dengan temannya gitu ya. Dan tapi di pihak lain kita melanggar protokol kesehatan. Jadi satu sisi kita bermaksud untuk menghindari anak-anak itu keluar rumah, tapi sisi yang lain kita physical distancing ya. Jadi membolehkan physical distancing 2 orang. Meskipun kalau kita tahu kan sebenarnya sampai saat ini kan vaksin untuk anak muda 7 sampai 11 tahun kan belum direkomendasi ya. Masih kemungkinan OTG masih terbuka luas mereka itu ya. Jadi kita nggak tahu meskipun mereka sehat biasanya, tapi mungkin mereka OTG. Jadi potensi penularan itu masih ada ya. Jadi saya setuju kalau misalnya ini ditampilkan nanti kalau misalnya presentasi di universitas misalnya jangan manual seperti ini tapi dengan aplikasi ya itu mungkin ya, karena itu pasti akan ini kan model monopoli ya, nggak saling monopoli ya, monopoli dan kartu ya itu mungkin diadop, tapi mungkin dijelaskan aja seperti itu. Tapi kalau pertanyaannya tidak, mungkin pertanyaannya ya, kalau menurut saya, kalau pertanyaannya sedikit orang boring ya, mungkin pertanyaannya itu saja gitu. Nanti main lagi, itu lagi pertanyaannya, main lagi, itu lagi pertanyaannya. Tapi kalau pertanyaannya bisa diacak, kalau di komputer kan bisa diacak, banyak pertanyaan misalnya ya. Nah mungkin itu mungkin bisa tidak membuat boring. Ya, kalau saya bertanya sedikit, ini mau pertanyakan nanti orang main lagi, nanti kalah lagi, main lagi, itu lagi pertanyaan ya kan nanti mungkin bisa ya. Jadi nanti itu aja mungkin dipertimbangkan. Jadi pertanyaannya itu mungkin open source, tapi ada pertanyaan jawabannya gitu ya. Nah, sehingga nanti bisa dinilai. Ya, jadi artinya menambah pengetahuan. Ini itu.
Pak Amin ada tambahan? Terima kasih Dr. Ahmad yang sudah memberikan tambahan. Oke, Affan, congratulations. Good job, good idea. This project is very impressive. Tepuk tangan untuk Affan Aswin.
Terima kasih Bapak Ibu. Setelah hasil rapat juri yang kedua yang ada di Jakarta Seminggu, maka kita akan mengumumkan pemilihan hasil dari
dari Pemilihan Mahasiswa Berprestasi FK 2021. Seperti tadi lagi, kami mohon adik-adik yang namanya disebut bisa ke depan. Juara ketiga kita ada 2 orang. Kami persilakan adik-adik atas nama Affan Aswin dan Rudy Saputra. Keduanya mendapatkan nilai 230,30. Kemudian untuk yang kedua berarti akan sudah ketahuan juara satunya. Juara 1 Pemilihan Mahasiswa Berprestasi FK 2021 atas nama juara 1 Pemilihan Mahasiswa Berprestasi FK 2021 atas nama Aigerin Rafila. Dan juara kedua atas nama Laode Muhammad Sakalu Muhajir. Karena ini banyak harta karunnya di dalam tasnya saya. Kami persilakan kepada Bu Dekan untuk memberikan sertifikat.
Tahun depan. Itu sudah membuat ya yang baik ya. Atau ladies first.
Ladies first. Affan membagikan dulu. Biar
ini operasional saja yang di amplop ya.
Ya, lihat amplopnya ya.
Operasional KTI gitu ya.
Jangan berpikir cari ide-ide inovatif. Sertifikatnya.
Betul.
Sertifikatnya apa? Maju aja Ruth. Nah, biar kelihatan. Baca diri ya. Jangan isinya.
Soalnya juri nggak bisa.
Wah, cuma kali lihat ya. Jadi payah mereka sudah mengerjakan cari ide-ide.
Backgroundnya kelihatan nggak ada di situ? Kelihatan. Kalau buahnya jelas nggak kelihatan. Saya di samping kan kelihatan ya.
Pajak kiri,
Jauh sekali Bu.
jauh
Masuk ke sini.
sini.
Bude. Maksudnya biar kelihatan sana ada bukti bahwa ini PILMAPRES.
Itu kebalik dengan
Backgroundnya.
nanti kelihatan belakang saya. Nggak nyaman.
Semuanya langsung dijauh. Apa dekat-dekat?
Nggak ada protokol di sini.
Ini protokolnya sendiri.
Ngambil sendiri. Kan foto. HP-nya HP siapa?
Nanti taruh di grup ya Bu. Saya teruskan ke mahasiswa.
Siap. Satu tip handphone.
Rizka, bukan Rizka.
Satu tip handphone buat foto. Laode Muhammad Sakalu Muhajir. Kaum Muhajirin. Selamat ya, juara kedua, sukses. Ya, seorang tahun depan masih bisa.
Untuk prodi kedokteran saya masih punya 3 calon.
Ini calon edisi.
Ini diulang lagi.
Punya boleh karena mereka boleh lagi kan ya. Tambah lagi prestasinya tahun depan. Nah, benar sudah punya pengalaman.
Iya, betul ya. Padahal ya. Biar kucici aja ya. Jadi ini dari belakang. Jadi dari depan nanti kelihatan nggak bagus fotonya kan dulu saya.
Angle-nya harus benar Pak.
Salah bukan pada foto ada
Nggak
bisa.
Nanti dia sama
Nah, selamat ya, ini berat ini kamu ke fakultas nanti ini. Ya. Ya, yang lain semangat ya. Foto dulu.
Ya, mari kita berfoto bersama. Bapak Ibu Dewan Juri kami panggil untuk bisa bergabung.
Foto ini dulu.
Foto dengan
Kita dulu.
Farid dengan Bu Koordinator juga.
Ayo,
Bukan
foto dulu saya dulu nanti baru rame-rame.
geser. Geser.
Oh, Egrit juga di sebelah sana. Seperti ini.
Egi balik.
Amplopnya
di belakangnya dilihatkan deh.
Amplopnya di belakang.
Ada isinya itu.
Ada isinya saya.
Kalau bisa aja kan tapi
Masih jatuh. 1, Tetap aja
PSDKA.
Oh bener.
PSDKA.
Yang belakang aja ibu A bu, adik-adik pegang sertifikat tak bisa.
Ketupat
Oh ya, izin saya izin.
Panitia.
Rizka, Rizka, yuk.
Mama kita foto sampai foto.
Ketika
Terus siapa foto aja?
Yang di belakang.
Gantian nanti.
Apa
Di samping-samping.
Jadi kan sekarang tinggi semua.
Kita foto dulu nyampe-nyampe. Sekarang hilang di pinggir. Hampir hilang.
Terus di depan aja dong. Di sini.
Mahasiswa
Nanti ketahuan
Berdiri di depan yang tinggi.
Makin kecil. Nah, sebentar Bu Hatim turun di samping ini aja. Bu Hatim di samping.
Kalau pakai pinggir ini kan pasti kan.
Ya udah. Prokes apa?
Ya, siap. 1, 2, oke. Ya.
Ya, masuk 3.
Apa?
Oh,
Nggak kelihatan kaki kan?
Enggak, kelihatan. Satu,
Nah,
1, 2, 3.
Tulis setengah.
jangan aku cincin.
1.
Emosi.
Bisa nanti diedit ya.
Edit,
Nanti kepalanya aja naik.